Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my team-by-team analysis, recap, and final grades of the 2013 NFL Draft. This video is for the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys had 7 picks in all in this draft, starting with their pick in the first round, which they traded back to pick 31. And with that pick 31, they took Travis Frederick, the guard center from Wisconsin. He probably projects, he projects at either position in the pros. He'll probably start at one of those two positions for the Cowboys from day one here. And while Frederick is a good player and will upgrade their offensive line, they probably could have got him with pick 47, which was their next pick. So from a value standpoint, they don't get much value in taking Frederick here. But again, I think he's a plug-and-play starter for them from day one at guard or center, wherever they choose to play him. Their second pick, pick 47, they take Gavin Escobar, the tight end from San Diego State. Escobar, one of the probably top 7 tight ends in this draft on pretty much everyone's board. The thing with Escobar, though, is, he's a one-trick pony in that he's just a pass catcher. You pretty much can't have this guy blocking in the run game at the NFL level at this time. So by taking him as soon as they did with pick 47, a one-dimensional player, it tells me they have plans for him and that they're planning on using a lot of 2 tight end sets, obviously with Jason Witten and Escobar as well. Something maybe they tried to do with Martellus Bennett but didn't feel they were successful with. They get Escobar in the mix and look for Escobar to be a special factor in the middle of the field and also in the red zone because he is 6'6". With pick 74, they went offense again and took Terrance Williams, the wide receiver from Baylor. There's a lot more well-rounded receivers that they could have gotten at this point in the draft. But what Williams does that separates him from everyone else as far as one special skill, again, is he can stretch the field. He has a good, an innate ability, really, to get behind defenders, behind the secondary. But again, you wonder at the NFL level, a guy when he comes into the game where pretty much people know what he's going to do, how effective that can be. And look, the Cowboys are moving to a more vertical offense with Dez Bryant, now Terrance Williams. You still have Miles Austin, one of those underneath routes, and now the 2 tight ends, Witten and Escobar. And you got Tony Romo with an absolute arsenal there to throw to. And, I think Williams is maybe a little bit overdrafted here, but I think he could fit well in that Cowboys offense if used the right way. Now, picks 80 and 114, 2 defensive backs, J.J. Wilcox from Georgia Southern, but pick 80, and pick 114, B.W. Webb from William and Mary. Guys, Wilcox is a safety. B.W. Webb is a defensive back, thought to be a corner or safety at the next level. These are 2 guys that are not ready to be NFL starters right now. They may compete for backup spots and play on special teams. And if the Cowboys obviously had a needed safety coming into this draft, they were trying to address that need with these 2 guys here in the middle rounds. That's what I meant before about Travis Frederick not being the best value. If they prioritized the safety, there were some good ones available when they picked at pick number 31. Matt Elam, Jonathan Cyprien, just to name 2 of them. And I don't know if they were prioritizing that position. Why did they didn't jump on one of those 2 guys at that point? But what you get in Wilcox and Webb are 2 guys that maybe could develop into starters down the road. But next year, they're not really, I don't think, going to help you that much. And if you're forced to play these guys, I don't think it's going to be a good thing for the Cowboys right off the bat. Pick number 151, Joseph Randle from Oklahoma State. Joseph Randle, look, one thing he's not that great at is in pass protection. And when you have him, if he plays at all, he's probably going to be in a role where he backs up DeMarco Murray and is in there on 2nd and 3rd down situational type areas or circumstances. And if he's not adept at pass blocking, this again is a pretty puzzling pick by the Cowboys. Again, I think there was more guys who could fit what they need better than Randle at this pick. And I think this is one they're going to regret out of all of them here because he won't contribute on special teams. He's not a return man. And to be quite frank, I don't think he's that good of a prospect at running back, but we'll see. Pick number 185, DeVonte Holloman from South Carolina. Again, they get him later in the draft. Not a tremendous amount of risk with this pick, but he's a guy that transitioned from the safety position to linebacker this year at South Carolina. He's not a pass rusher by any means. He's more of a coverage linebacker. There's always a need for coverage linebackers, especially as backups. So if he's going to latch on and make the team, it'll be as a backup coverage linebacker. Guys, those are the Cowboys picks for the 2013 NFL Draft and how I feel about them. So let me know what you guys think. Join the conversation. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Be sure to subscribe to my channel here, guys. You guys check out my videos. I've uploaded over 400, almost 500 videos here on YouTube, always talking about sports. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks again for listening, and have a great day.